Grundy Show. We're super excited. We have an action-packed day planned for you all today. So today is going to be our health episode of the week. So we'll have a doctor come in. We're going to have a real patient and even an insulin pump technician. It's going to be full of information, so get ready, guys, and stay tuned.
Hey Vic, sorry I couldn't come down to the show tonight.
Oh, that's not a problem. I'm glad we still got a chance to talk, though. So I understand you're a diabetic patient?
Yeah, that's right. I've had it for about 4 years. Crazy to think it's been that long.
Well, you seem to be living a pretty active life and pretty normal life. How do you manage to do this with type 2 diabetes?
Actually, I have type 1.
Oh, really? I thought you had to be born with it to have type 1 diabetes.
Well, it was triggered after I recovered from the mumps virus. I noticed that I had to frequently urinate and had blurred vision and extreme fatigue. I thought it was from stress, but then my feet started to tingle and become numb. So I went to the doctors. They gave me the fasting blood glucose test, where I had to not eat for 6 hours or drink. After that, they took my blood and saw that I had more than 7 millimoles of glucose per liter. And then that's when they diagnosed me with type 1 diabetes.
Well, that sounds like quite the journey. I can't imagine it's been easy. So what would you say is the hardest or the most difficult part about your condition?
Well, right now I'm really worried about my kidneys and my heart. It's done damage to my filtration system, so I just hope, and I'm always worried about my kidneys failing. Also with my heart, with all the excess sugar, it starts to harden the arteries and clog them. So I'm also always being checked out for coronary artery disease as well.
How did you become so knowledgeable about this?
Well, doctors have been helping me out, but I found this teacher on YouTube, and he's amazing. Here, I have a clip of him. I'll show you.
Oh hey, I didn't see you there. Today we're going to be talking about one of my top 5 organs. It's called the pancreas. Now the pancreas has 2 main functions. 1, it helps with digestion, and 2, it helps regulate blood sugar. Now let's talk about digestion. There's a concoction made of water, sodium bicarbonate, and a bunch of digestive enzymes that flow through the pancreatic ducts and goes into the duodenum. Now, there's 3 main digestive enzymes. 1, there's lipase, which helps divide the fats. There's protease, which helps with the proteins. And there's amylase, which makes the carbohydrates turn into energy. And these nutrients are then transferred to the bloodstream. The next function is blood sugar regulation. Now there's 2 hormones used to regulate blood sugar. There's insulin and glucagon. Insulin used when there's too much sugar. It helps move the sugar to be stored or used for energy. And it also tells the liver to shut down and stop producing this sugar. And then there's also glucagon. Now what glucagon's for is when there's not enough sugar. And it tells the liver to start producing sugar, as well as taking this stored sugar energy and releasing it into the body. These are produced by the islets of Langerhans. Islets of Langerhans. Now this has helped to keep a healthy, balanced sugar in the body, and it keeps us safe and healthy. And very healthy. Pancreas.
Well, that was a really good find there on YouTube. I think it really helped to give us all a nice visual of what's going on in our bodies. But my next question to you is, how do you as a diabetic patient monitor or track your insulin levels?
I use an insulin pump. It constantly delivers insulin 24/7. This is called the basal insulin dose. But then when I feel like my blood sugar is too high, then I click a little button and it'll put a little bit of extra insulin. And that's called the bolus insulin dose. It really keeps my blood sugar regulated and makes me feel good all the time.
Well, that's really great. I'm glad that you got it under control and you know how to manage it yourself. I'm just thankful that you have a lot of doctors that are also helping you to get through this. So I know it's been a lot of information, but we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have Dr. Sullen explain a little bit more about diabetes.
Thanks, Vic.
Welcome back, guys. So we just finished talking with Seth. He was our young diabetic patient. He has type 1 diabetes. But our doctor here, Dr. Sullen, he's going to explain to us what type 2 diabetes is. So thank you for coming out today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
So what is type 2 diabetes?
So type 2 diabetes is a long life disease where the pancreas does not produce enough insulin or the body does not produce insulin properly. So because of this, sugar builds up in the blood instead of using it for energy.
So without the energy, does that mean our body would slowly start to shut down and just become really weak and tired?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, I get it now. Makes more sense. Thank you. So how do you get diabetes, say?
So there's two causes to type 2 diabetes. The first one being the genes, so it can be inherited on your DNA. And the second one being having extra weight, so being obese or overweight can cause insulin resistance.
So you can look to avoid it by just keeping an active life or exercising more often?
Yes, and also eating right and not smoking for those people that smoke. That would help keep the insulin going.
That's a good idea. So we had our doctor explain what type 2 diabetes is. So when we come back from our commercial, we're going to have a insulin pump technician come in and explain how you can live a normal lifestyle while still living with diabetes. Came in and did a wonderful explanation of diabetes. We're going to have a diabetic insulin pump technician come in today, tell us how you can live a fully functional, normal life while still living with diabetes. So come on out, Maddie.
Hi.
Thank you for coming out today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So what is an insulin pump?
An insulin pump is a device that's about the size of a cell phone, and it contains a cartridge of rapid-acting insulin. So there's a screen and buttons for programming the device because it's like an internal computer.
That's very interesting, actually. Mm-hmm. So I understand it's like a pouch and it's portable?
Yep.
So does this make your daily function and your daily activities, say, easier?
Much easier. You can actually do anything with this. You can get it wet, you can run with it, jog with it, whatever you want to do. You just put it on your shirt or somewhere and you can be ready to go.
That makes life so much easier.
Yeah.
That's really good to know. I'm very glad that you guys are putting a lot of research into these and making them more effective.
Yeah, for sure.
So, thank you guys for watching our show today. Now, I have a surprise for you all. If you look under your seats, insulin pumps for you all. That's right, courtesy of Maddie here. Anyways, I just want to thank you all for watching today. It's been a great show, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. We have Zac Efron coming on.